All right. Let's see here. Let's make sure that I can hear myself and everything. So just give me a second. All right, everything sounds good. Everything looks good. Um, Welcome everyone. Welcome to the live stream. It is Saturday. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter, Dark Optimus. That's where I post all my gaming shenanigans. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's start the game. Let's get get going here. So we've been kind of.
Did you kill him?
More than once, in fact. Trouble is, he won't stay dead.
He is more powerful than I thought. I underestimated him.
So did I. But we took something important from him, at least. The sightless eye. I think he was using it to commune with Lilith from afar.
A powerful piece of magic.
And dangerous. Perhaps we can use it to our advantage. Give me some time to study it. The prime evils were reforming. Hell was coming. But Elias was not the answer to anyone's prayers. If you want to take the measure of someone, you judge them by their deeds, not their words. Simple as that. Elias preached of saving the world while standing atop a mountain of corpses. Then there was the Wanderer. Everything Elias was not. Tainted by Lilith's blood, and yet able to resist her corruption. That was what I witnessed in the Wanderer's deeds. And that was when I started to think that perhaps together, we could keep the evil at bay. Must have been gruesome in that cult of his.
No more gruesome than the rest of Sanctuary's underbelly.
I think that was the end of Act 3. Let me make sure though. Whoa. I have a horse already? Did I have a horse this whole time? Dude, if I had a horse this whole time.
Do that here.
Because you're supposed to do. There's one thing you're supposed to do before you get the horse. But if I had a horse this whole time and I didn't realize it, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna look back and see if there's a moment where I did have a horse the whole time, and I didn't even look to check because I always thought I was like Act 3 is when I can get a horse, right? That's what I was thinking. So, but since I unlocked it with my first character, maybe possibly I've had a horse this whole time, and we've been walking this whole time. We would have been done with this game probably by this time, but by now if I realized that we had a horse. So I'm gonna go check and see if there was, but that is funny.
I can shut out Andario's whispers most of the time, but not always.
Better a whisper than having her walk the world again. Andariel is part of Lilith and Elias's plan. But how? What do we know so far?
Lilith made a deal with Astaroth.
A demon who served her father. Interesting choice of ally.
And she has a key to hell.
A place where she's seen as a traitor. So why would she go? And is she already there? We need answers. Elias used the sightless eye to contact Lilith. Perhaps it can help us. Bring it here, would you? It's risky, but we haven't got a choice. When you're ready, picture Lilith in your mind and gaze into the eye.
This act isn't very long. It's like maybe 20 minutes. But I was thinking, after this cutscene, I'll let you know.
My father's essence is reforming.
How do you know?
I feel it. Like 1,000 old wounds ripped open again. He is still weak. Vulnerable. I must strike before he can resist.
Make his power yours. The other lords will.
What happened?
She saw me.
She knows we're looking for her. Only a matter of time before she comes after us.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
Mephisto is reforming. And Lilith aims to take his power while he's still weak.
So, that's what you've been preparing for. All right, old man. Think. Think! If she takes Mephisto's power, she'll become like a prime evil herself. She'll be able to conquer hell and sanctuary alike. I have an idea how to stop her. But for it to work, we'll need the help of an old ally. Deliver this message to Doman. He'll have gone to Kyovashad for guidance.
Well, like I was saying, I was thinking that if we do finish this, like either Monday or Wednesday or something like that, we just won't have a live stream the rest of the week. For the simple fact that we're going to be going on vacation after those couple days, so figured, why even bother starting something? Why bother starting something new and then all of a sudden be gone for 2 weeks and then having to come back, and then people are going to have a refresher. And we'll just, if it comes down to where we finish before the before Saturday or whatever, I'm probably guessing that we probably won't. We'll probably have time to do pretty much everything all the way up until Saturday. If Saturday only takes us like an hour, then we'll just do the hour. I'm not gonna
After everything
postpone it or anything.
brushed aside. Good news for once, I hope.
It's from Lorath.
Wonderful. So, Lord. Lilith. Entering hell. It's Soulstone. What? Is he serious?
What does it say?
He didn't tell you? No, of course not. That would require some basic degree of consideration. It's written in our code. He sent a plan. Though calling it that is generous. He wants to imprison Lilith with my Soulstone. The one that held Astaroth.
Can it work?
Certainly not. The stone needs to be attuned first. And he will need an expert for that.
Lorath thinks that expert is you.
Then he is even more foolish than I thought. Go to the Horadric vault, will you? I'll dig up what he needs. You can deliver it. And maybe then you'll leave me alone.
Act 5 is about like 4 hours long. If we get through part of it today and then part of it on Monday and then part of it on or even finish it on Monday or part of it on Monday and then finish the rest of it on Wednesday, we should be pretty good to go and finish this game within the next, 3 streams or whatever after this. Just depending on how far we get through this how far we get through this game right now. All depends on how far we get today and then how far we will get to I don't think I can get, oh yeah, I can get on my horse. No, I don't want to go that way because I don't know why that makes you go around like that. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it points you to go around, but that's not the way to go by any means. But yeah, Act 4 shouldn't take us very long. Once we're done with Act 4, we'll jump into Act 5, and then Act 5 is literally the longest act in this entire game. But it doesn't... I don't remember it taking super long, though.
Haven't even gone in yet. We have an intruder.
It's not like that. She's but a child.
You brought a child? Here?
It was she who brought me, actually.
Talking about Nero.
Watch where you swing that staff. It's not a toy.
Who is he?
He once lived in this vault. The one you're trespassing in. Explain yourself.
I'm a student, conducting research on the Horadrim. What's left of you all, anyway?
A student, huh? You have a teacher? Don't tell me Lorath has taken another apprentice.
I don't need a teacher to study. Lilith threatens Sanctuary as we speak. I need to prepare for that. With or without help.
You? Against Lilith? Well, I came to get my things. I pray they were free from your meddling.
So the FTC wanted to appeal, and
that girl. I had more
they
dreams
lost.
than I knew what to do with. Let me unseal this.
Which, I mean, you could speculate that was going to happen anyways.
The stone will need to be attuned to Lilith before Lorath marches up to her. It won't hold her well otherwise. I put together some notes on the process before I left.
It was, I mean, it was to be expected. I wasn't really I wasn't going to be like, oh, on Twitter, being like, oh, well, Microsoft won or anything. I mean, let's be honest. They really didn't win anything, you know. The only thing that they won is that they're going to be able to own Activision. Well, I guess that is pretty big. I shouldn't say that, because it's big.
Lorath will need my notes. Soulstone magic is treacherous, even in the most skilled hands.
But I don't think anybody ever really expected the deal not to go through, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure there were some people that were like, you know, expecting it not to go through. And probably were upset when it did. But, I mean, what are you going to do, you know? I mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, you can hoot and holler and protest and do all that stuff, but it's not going to work, you know? Like, it goes by whatever, you know, the FTC is doing. And the judge decided, you know? And, like, now I'm at the point where I'm like, I just want to see what happens, to be honest. And I'm glad it's over. Because now we can get back to gaming, we can get back to talking about games and stuff like that. Unfortunately, you know, it's funny when people say, well, we can get back to talking about games and stuff. But most of these podcasts, that's all they do is talk about gaming, basically gaming politics. They don't really, you know, go into the games and stuff. You know, unless there's like something new that everybody knows about.
Lilith hails from her father's domain. Hatred. That's the essence Lorath will need for the attunement.
It's usually pretty quiet.
Somewhere. Here. All the places Mephisto's hatred yet lingers. There's just one last thing.
It's just crazy. I mean, Microsoft won, yes, but it's going to be interesting to see what the gamers have gained out of this, you know? Like, that's the interesting part. And I know what people are going to say, well, people are going to get stuff on Game Pass and things like that, and...
Forgive my familiarity as a...
The old workshop.
We don't necessarily know that.
Lorath, Elias, and I would spend days on end cooped up in here. Experimenting. Debating. Nothing to hold us back but our own imaginations. And how much of each other we could tolerate.
You know, all we know is that those games are, you know, gonna go to Game Pass. Yes, but the only thing that we're kind of, you know, the only thing that I'm kind of like iffy about is what's gonna happen with PlayStation and Nintendo. Well, I know that Nintendo has a deal with Microsoft already. They already set that up, so that's going to be interesting. But I think what's even going to be even more interesting is to see what happens with PlayStation. Is Microsoft just going to take it away from the PlayStation gamers? Or are they going to try to make a deal with are they going to try to make a deal with PlayStation to bring that game to that console? It's going to be interesting. It's really going to be interesting to see what happens next.
Yes. I bet Lorath still wears his. The Order's mission was his lifeblood. I couldn't give up my life for it. Not like him. I wanted to be a man. I left to chase family, fellowship, Glory. And for what? You saw how that ended. My son. I can't do it. It wouldn't work anyway.
Donan.
You don't understand. The stuff soul stones are made of, they're old as the eternal conflict itself. With magic so primordial, you need faith. You need spirit. I have none.
What you lack in faith, you have in allies.
Who? You?
Yes. You're the only one who can help us.
Unfortunately, you may be right. I can't make any promises. Really. But I can try. For you two, I'll try. Let's hear what the old man has to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how this is all gonna play out and how it's all gonna work and everything. It's gonna be interesting though. I will say that. I'm really not worried about it though, because I think from my standpoint, I'm done with Call of Duty, anyways. The way that they've kind of treated the franchise has been kind of lackluster. So I'm kind of like on it, because I mean this last Call of Duty was, in my opinion, horrible.
The primevals may be subdued, but they can never be ended. Even from their home in the Hells, they can still influence our world, walk it unseen. When weakened, they've been known to take the form of strange animals. A one-eyed owl, a wingless bat, or a wounded wolf.
This place is a treasure trove. Look at this masterpiece. Kalhas beyond the veil of the southern jungles.
You're familiar with Kalha's work?
She's brilliant. One of my favorites.
Mine as well.
Have you read her treatises? Never mind. You can tell me on the road.
On the road?
I'm going to help you. I know the Haradrim's ways. Your magic. Even that coded writing system you use. And don't tell me it's too dangerous. Lilith took my mother. I'll do whatever it takes to stop her.
That's a good speech. Might even convince the man you should be telling it to. Come on. I'm headed to him.
But your Haradrim, isn't this your vault?
It was once. Now, I suppose time will tell.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Because like games like this are like Diablo, for instance, you know, we're playing right now. Is the next one coming to PlayStation? You know, I mean, Xbox has no obligation to do that. I mean, unless there's something in the dealings where they say, you know, this specific thing, but and what's going to be interesting about, you know, about Bethesda too, you know, that's going to be interesting, because we don't know. You know, I mean, Phil did say that it's by case-by-case basis, so, But that'll be interesting if those games don't come out to the PlayStation. Will it be a bad thing? I don't think so. Because I think there's enough on PlayStation for people to be excited for. At least if you're a more of a RPG type of person, you definitely have quite a bit of, especially JRPGs. You have quite a bit of stuff coming, and you're not really having to worry about, is it going to come to Xbox or not. That's the unfortunate thing with Xbox. They still haven't.
You were right to call upon me.
Still haven't gotten.
Soul stones are no trifle.
There's the Donan I remember.
I need air.
They still haven't gotten. I think, in my opinion, I still don't think that they've gotten enough JRPGs to warrant somebody to sell their console and just play on Xbox, or warrant somebody to be like, I'm getting rid of both my PlayStation and my Switch, and I'm just switching to Xbox because they have all the JRPGs on Game Pass. There's several JRPGs that are out there that Xbox hasn't touched, like Valkyria Chronicles. That might be on Xbox, I'm not sure. But the Trails, some of the Tales games, finally, Tales is going to Xbox, but it's just it's a very slow process for those kind of games.
I'm still muddy on the details of this plan.
The bones are there. Lilith aims to take Mephisto's power for herself. Before she can reach him, we use the Soul Stone on her.
Preparing the stone will take time we don't have. Why don't we fight her?
Who among us? You. Her corrupted blood still runs in your veins. No. Fighting her kind is always a last resort. Even if you could defeat her, she'd eventually come back. But a smarter weapon, the stone, would be up to the challenge.
Soul stones usually fail, given enough time. It might not work.
You can make it work. There's no one I trust more to do it.
The wind is picking up. I can't see her. Thaisa!
I'll find her.
Yeah, I just doubt that, Xbox is gonna get some of those JRPGs that are beloved.
You're fumbling in the eye. Let me write to your little cat.
You! If you hurt her...
Hurt her! I elevated her! The runes inked into her skin form a waypoint. She is a beacon across realms!
Get her out of here!
It matters not. Her part is done. Your part is done too. Savor your breath while it lasts.
Interesting. Now we gotta find this thing.
I'm out of fury.
Without dying. really don't. And I can't freaking move either. Oh, these damn guys have chains. I honestly don't remember if I will say my first playthrough was kind of a blow. That's for sure. I don't remember a lot of it. I remember certain things. I remember parts of the story and stuff, but I don't remember like fighting certain bosses and stuff. Like this one I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's good. Get off, dude. Figures, right? Yep. I don't know, I might have to... Yeah, let me go back. Let me just do this. Make sure my armor's not depleted. 'Cause that seemed a lot harder than it should have been. My armor might have already been not very good at this. Yeah, I think I probably needed to do that. Is there anything on here that I'll need to swap out? That one. But I think before I swap it, yeah, I need to remove that skull. Definitely gonna have to put this on. Oh shoot. I just freaking deleted that, and I didn't want to do that.
Not while I'm in town.
I shouldn't have been checking in that menu. That's my fault. It happens. It happens. It sucks when it happens, but it happens. Trying to think. I don't think there's any... I want to compare... I mean, granted, this seems like it's better. The legendary ring seems better, but more than likely, if it has a higher power rate, usually the ring is better if it's higher power rate. And it usually helps a lot more.
Not while I'm in town.
Let's see. I need to remove what again? Yeah, I need to remove the socket from that one and this, right? So then we can go to up here. We are still shooting out fireworks here. It's like all year round, man. Well, I shouldn't say all year round because during, yeah, after a little while they'll stop, but I think for the whole summer, pretty much people are shooting out fireworks. Okay, so we need to remove that one and remove that one. And then, do we have enough to get a chip skull? We do. Only one? Okay, well that's fine.
I can't do that
because I think the helmet that we have can only use one anyways. So that's why I like using the skulls, because it gives you a healing. Let's see, jewelry, resistance to all elements, lightning resistance. Let's do the diamond on the ring. Well, oh, it probably won't let me do it unless I'm like... Won't it let me do it? Why won't it let me do it? Oh, because I have to be level 40. I was like, why won't it let me do it?
I can't do that here.
You have to be level 40 to put a full-on diamond on your... That's kind of a bummer. Let's put that on. Let's put that on that as well. Shouldn't be too bad. So like, we have to get to level 40 in order to utilize those. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. You have to be level 40 to do that? That's weird. But I think...
As I'm sure you know, even seemingly mundane objects sometimes contain great power. I can help you wrest that power free. The process will break down the original object, leaving behind the pure aspect of its mystical power. You might think of it as ripping the soul from one body and transferring it to another. Not that I would ever dream of such a thing. Certainly not within earshot of the cathedral.
Okay. Oh yeah, this guy. This is where you can, like, basically imprint your stuff with, like, certain types of magic and stuff. It's cool. But I think we're good. I think we just need to go back to the blacksmith and destroy the stuff that we have. Yeah, because I don't think we have anything that's gonna be better. So just get rid of all this.
You can take what's left.
All of our crap.
That's good salvage.
Yeah, we're getting rid of the brawlers. Right? I mean, yes, granted, the legendary stuff is better, in certain circumstances, but oh man, I just got a cramp in my foot. Ooh. In certain circumstances, it's better to have better, like, power, especially at the lower levels. I think as soon as you could like hit like 50 or so, I think you'll want to, you know, some of the stuff that I kept from my first playthrough. Some of it I can't use, but actually I could use this, huh? Well, let's take it. How come it won't let me? Is it an only necro? Oh. I was like, I don't understand why it wouldn't let me take it. That's weird. That's weird, but okay. Yeah, see, some stuff is only necro or only barbarian. Let's see here. Let's move all of this into our storage. We're gonna put that
Not
on
while
now.
I'm in town.
Do I have anything right now I could put on that jewelry that I would possibly be okay with using or having? I'd rather have a diamond in that, because then it has resistance to all elements. But that's fine. I didn't realize I had to be 40 in order to use those. And it's funny because people keep telling me, like, I'm going to go back to the JRPG topic. You know, some people are telling me, like, oh, don't worry, man, they're coming to Xbox. Those games are going to come. And I'm all like, when? They've been saying that for years, man. I don't know when those are going to come, and I'm not going to wait for that, you know? Especially when I like games like that. So, for me, you know, keeping my PlayStation and having my Nintendo Switch is very, you know, plausible for me. Especially since, you know, the Nintendo Switch, you know, has, if, you know, some of, if not the best type of level. I mean, you know, you can argue that, of course, you know, that probably PC has better or whatever, or you can argue, you know, that PlayStation probably has better or whatever. But I think Nintendo has it because of the fact that they have Bravely Default, they have, you know, Fire Emblem, they have Monster Hunter for the most part. I mean, yes, Monster Hunter is becoming more and more fast. They also have, you know, Xenoblade Chronicles that should, like that entire trilogy, so it's just kind of like, for me, personally, Nintendo shows it when it comes to, you know, JRPGs and stuff. And then it comes PlayStation. I think this guard that I have on only works when my armor is all the way where I can actually, where I'd stop broken or anything. I think that's why I wasn't coming up in the first part of these This, we're getting better this time now. Not being too crazily bad. We needed to have our weapons and stuff repaired. See, I like games where they have you repair your stuff. I like that stuff. The one that I don't like is when it's break. When you can't repair it. I had a huge problem with that with Breath of the Wild after it came out. But after a while, after I started playing it, kept on going with it, it got better. I will say that. Especially when you got the Master Sword and stuff. You got the Master Shield, or the Champion Shield. That was, you know, all kind of worth it at that point. I really enjoyed Diablo IV. It's funny. I think some people think that it's an RPG, but it's really not. It's more of an action adventure game with RPG elements, with side quests, and certain things that you can do to upgrade your stuff. It's very RPG, very light when it comes to RPG elements. But it's definitely an action adventure. I loved it. I loved it. So good. Honestly, I would say I liked it better than this game. It was funny because I went from Tears of the Kingdom to this. And I was all like, man, I just kept on thinking about Tears of the Kingdom after playing this. And I was just like, man, that game is just so good. I'm glad that we've had such a great year. I've had some moments where I was kind of like disappointed in certain things or whatever, but not to the extent of past year, man. There was a lot of games in similar years where I was just like, this is not fun. Ooh, he dropped a legendary chest armor. I may have to put some stuff in that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put something in that.
Hell of a storm.
I'm here, guys.
What happened out there? Bloody hell. You finished the ritual from the volcano, then?
Elias. That's the man who summoned Lilith. You're saying he summoned a lesser evil too?
Keep up, girl. Is Andariel gone?
Yes.
And Elias?
He fled.
Before going to the steps, Elias came to Hawazar, took something that wasn't his. It's why I'm hunting him. I have a friend in Hawazar who has mastered the art of immortality. She might know his secret. Let me take you to her.
I thought we were after Lilith, not Elias.
Finding him may lead to her.
And while we look for him, you'll have time to work on the stone. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Damn it, I'll bite. On one of those rare occasions you gave me good advice. You said the answers you need are often in the place you least want to look.
It was you who said that.
Ah, you're right. Let's get the horses ready.
Interesting.
Listen, I didn't mention it earlier, but you did well. You stood against Andario, a lesser evil, and lived. That's no ordinary feat. But don't let it go to your head. The arrogance and foolhardy never last long in Hawazar. I wonder what old Deckard Cain would have written in his chronicles if he had seen us. Two old friends reunited. New allies eager to learn from our vast knowledge. Bound as one against the encroaching darkness, like the Haradrim of old. They were probably lost and bitter, just like us. But Cain had a gift for seeing the good in people. One thing was certain, at least. Lilith meant to devour Mephisto and claim his power as her own. Had that been her goal all along? Not sanctuary, but a bid to reign in hell. And Elias, the damned fool, was too blind to see it. Perhaps we weren't perfect, but we knew we had to make a stand. We were the world's only hope.
And that was Act 4. that's how quickly that act goes through. Literally, now we're on to Act 5, which recommends a level 35. Ooh. Well, we'll see. I need to unsocket that. What's the where are we supposed to go? This way? Let's go to this. You know what? Let's go back to Kielshot. I don't think we need to junk anything
do that
yet.
here.
Oh yeah, back to the jeweler so we can unsocket that skull and put it on our new chest piece. Always press the wrong button there. Yeah, we'll put this one on our chest piece. And we're gonna put that on. I'm actually surprised that recommends a level 35. Act 5. Level 35. Can we still do it though? I guess we're gonna have to find out. Masters of Battle? Where's this at? Okay, where is that at on the map? Is that over here? Yeah, Barbarian. Masters of Battle. Find Katra? Let's just see if we can do it. if it gets too crazy, too difficult, we may have to just grind a little bit until we get to level 35. Which kind of dampens our plans to finish this game a little, sooner than we thought. I don't know. We'll see. See how long it takes. Shouldn't be too long. Now that we have a horse and stuff. We'll get through the game a lot quicker. We do have abilities though to level up, huh? Figured I'd put it in stuff that we already have. I don't know, we might have to respec our barbarian. Just depending on what our struggle will be with Act 5. Gonna be interesting. Yeah, these things are freaking level 35 too.
I can't do that
Ooh,
here.
the enemies might be level 35 as well. We're still gonna try it. We're still gonna go through it and see.
You were a student?
Oh,
of
first we're
Elias,
gonna grab
Kaiser?
this
I was hunting Elias.
waypoint.
We must break his hold on immortality. He cannot continue to escape his judgment.
Yes. And without Elias, we may have more success against Lilith. Where do we start?
Seek out Timoe in the marshes. She traded with the power in the swamp and received long life. She may have the answer to killing Elias for good.
Neyral and I will start looking for her.
What about Donan?
He has his hands full with the Soul Stone. A heavy burden to bear alone. Might be wise to offer him assistance.
Alright. We gotta head up here. I mean, as long as we're not fighting anybody, I think we'll be okay. But once we start fighting people, we might run into some trouble.
Not. I have to take care of the Soul Stone. Lorith will be fine alone. Northeast of here is a Zakarum keep. We know hatred has a strong presence there. Perhaps we can use it to prepare the Soul Stone to trap Lilith. I could use your assistance, if you're able.
Okay. Let's see. The secrets of the... Okay, so we're gonna want to do Donan first. And then, of course, we want to put our marker on there. And get out of Dodge.
I can't do that here.
Yeah, it's this is gonna be interesting. Are we gonna be able to get through this even though we're only level 26? Oh, shoot. Guess we're gonna find out. Definitely gonna find out.
Low on fury.
My fan just turned on, like, I don't even know why. It just did. It's weird. Okay, we need to get back on the horse. It's so weird. I don't know why. I don't even know why they gave the horse a cooldown. It's like they want you to use it, but yet they don't want you to use it. I'm just like, really? But right now I'm going through Final Fantasy X. You know, once I get off of here tonight, I'll probably jump back into that, finish that off. Then probably go into Valkyria Chronicles, which I've been having to play for a while now. It's been a while since I've played that.
Mephisto's touch is heavy here. All that hatred. It's just what we need to attune the Soul Stone, to make it ready for Lilith. I'm too old to climb, but you can get in and open the portcullis.
Okay, find a way into Zakaram.
I'm low on fury. I'm not ready yet.
As long as we keep an eye on our health, we probably should be okay. I say that, and then all of a sudden, my health is like super low, and I'm freaking dying out.
I don't have enough fury. I must wait.
Definitely having to use all my forward too. But yeah, just gonna go back into Final Fantasy X after this, and then the summer's kind of my slow down month. Well, usually July is the slow down month, unless like a Xenoblade or something like that comes out. But other than that, usually July is the slow month.
Low on fury.
Ooh, man, I am hurting for stuff for... Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Got stuck on the wall there. Oh, shit. I mean, at least the horse is not like Roach from The Witcher 3. Don't get me wrong, I like Roach, but Roach can be a pain in the butt. I just think it's funny that Geralt, every time he has a horse, he names it Roach. Be a girl, a boy, doesn't matter. Just names him Roach. I don't know why. They explained it in the books a little bit. Why? Because he doesn't want to. Basically, because he doesn't want to, you know, get too attached. But I don't know if that's good enough excuse. But we should get some pretty good XP. I don't know, do I need to... No, I could probably get from... I don't think I need to go down there yet. There will be a point where you will have to do that, but I don't think right now we have to do that. Yeah, usually my slowdown month, I usually like decide, oh okay, these are the games I want to play. So right now I'm going through Final Fantasy X, Valkyria Chronicles, and then if I have time I might go into Ys 8. Play that. I haven't played that yet. I haven't played that one yet. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I just haven't gone into it. There's just been so much, man. I mean, even in past years, there's been like a ton of stuff. It's just been, you know. I mean, this year especially, though. This year's been ridiculous. You know, and it's not like there's no games for me to play. It's just... What I want to play, I'm already playing, or I've already played.
Everything here makes my skin crawl.
Well, just run me ragged, don't ya?
Do you hear that? How strange. Are there wolves in Hawizar?
Let Jonan open the door. This is where the True Testament's gonna come. Are we gonna be able to get through this?
It feels worse here somehow.
This part.
This must be the place.
Or are we gonna have to... go in and grind a little bit.
I must wait. I'm low on fury. I need time to do that. I'm not ready yet.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This might be the point where we're gonna die quite a bit. A lot more than we've had.
Since I was a young man, I've lost the grit for it.
The wooden door. Shouldn't take that much to open that. Speak with Dodo.
Whatever else is here, hatred persists, strong enough to attune the soul stone. Creation dan tenis beri dis tom hiklimon. Damn it! What's wrong with it?
Land.
I'm low on fury.
Such a low level like this.
Come on, you old fool. What's wrong with it? Why won't... Oh no. This is worse than I thought. It must have been damaged when you're in Astaroth.
Do you know how to repair it?
We'll need rare materials. Quicksilver to start. And tools. Alchemical tools. There's a village near here. We'll see if they have what we need. Meet me there when you can.
And then they give us such low XP to where we're like, oh, we don't even. It's like, really? You could give us more XP than 13,000. At least so then we could level up to 2 levels. Come on. So stingy. I hate it when I don't like that when games are stingy like that. It's like, don't be stingy. Like, I understand, like you get to a certain point in the game, yes, you're gonna have to try to grind. You're gonna want to grind. You're gonna want to get through. But some people just want to play through the story. Don't make people grind if they don't want to grind. That's my whole thing about that kind of stuff. It's just like, there's gonna be people out there that are gonna hate this game only for the simple fact that they feel like they have to grind in order to play the story. That's not fair to the gamer. I hate when games do that. RPGs are the biggest offenders of that stuff. Like, if people want to get just through the story, like don't get me wrong, I like grinding in most games. Like, for the most part, I like to grind. But there are a lot of people out there that don't like doing that. And, in especially JRPGs, you have to do that quite a bit. Let's see if this is hard. But yeah, I don't understand that. JRPGs are the biggest offenders of that, though. They really are. Like, I see why there's a lot of people who don't like them because of the fact that they have to do that in order to, progress through the story or whatever. And that kind of, I think if people want to give them the option. That's all I'm saying. Give people the option. If they want to grind, then they can. If they don't want to grind, then they can still go through the story.
Whatever it is you're looking for, we don't have.
The town doesn't seem to have anything that we need.
We're a village in the middle of a swamp.
There must be something. I can feel the magic in this swamp, and where there is magic, there are users of magic.
If a witch is what you want, go to the tower then. Fire's lit, she's home.
Sounds as though we go to meet a witch of the swamp.
If we get through this and we're struggling like crazy, I'm gonna probably have to play a little bit more of this after the stream. Just so that we can get through some of the grinding to try to get our level up.
Mind yourself, Senna. Witches are about to get.
But we'll see. I'm not struggling too bad. Actually, you know what? Since we were already at the town, gosh darn it, we should have just upgraded or not upgraded, but
My skills unmatched.
repaired our stuff.
You'll see.
Yeah. This is locked. Why is this locked? I mean, it's better than what we
do that
have.
here.
Why can't we use it though? Oh, because requires level 27. Because we're not level 27.
Not while I'm in
Actually, we're
town.
almost there though. We're almost at level 27, so that's good. We'll be able to equip that pretty soon. And at least have a decent weapon. Well, good enough for... Can I get off the horse? Jeez.
Thaisa? You're the witch in the tower?
Horadrim, I thought you journeyed to the keep.
Yes. Well...
And why would I help you?
Well, we all want Elias dead.
We do. But fixing the Soul Stone, that is about Lilith, and she does not concern me.
I don't need much. Just Quicksilver and the tools you have there.
Such small asks rarely remain so. Surely you must know this. But you did help me survive Andaril's summoning. So, my tools are yours. You will have to go to Valtha for Quicksilver, though. Find her, and she will give you what you need.
Okay, so we need to find who again? Valtha? Find Valtha in the Cinder Waste. Okay. See, now that we have a horse, it's like so much easier to just traverse through the world. So much nicer. You don't have to worry about, you know, if you're at that part where you have to grind though, I get not using your horse. But we're gonna see how far we can get.
I need time to do that.
Just for gigs. Just for craps and gigs.
I need time to do that.
Okay, let's see. I think it's up here where we need to go. Yeah. But first. I'll move very fast.
I need more fury.
Do you have a habit of snooping around other people's homes? Thaisa has unknowingly sent you to your death. In the end, she will see the foolishness of her pursuit of Elias, and she will know that Lilith is our future.
Oh, that's right, we have to play Alpha.
Not ready yet.
Which probably isn't yeah. See if we can get to at least level 27. Just so we can have fun. See, I didn't run into this in my first playthrough because I grinded throughout most of it. Honestly, I thought you could just go straight through the story and be fine. But that is not the case. Jeez, man. They're probably gonna follow me all the way into here. Yeah, they are. No, maybe not.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I think we're way too low. That is definitely going to put a hindrance on finishing this before vacation time. And it's going to put a hindrance on probably also going to put a hindrance on getting everything done in this game. I think it would be better if they did it that way, where they just, made it easier. Especially for, not easier, but like made it so that if you're going to stream the game, you can at least get through the main story. I understand trying to prolong your game to try to, get people to just continuously to play it and stuff. I get all that, but I'm like, come on, man. Come on. You can give us a break here. Come on. Let's see if I can get us to level 27. See what that does. If that'll help at all. Doubt it, but... The one thing, man, like from the past, like when you used to play like RPGs, especially like Final Fantasy, or things like, especially like back in the day on the PS2, PS1 days, man, the thing that sucked the most was when you, or even especially like the N64 days too, oh my god, having to save was once the save feature came into fruition, it made gaming so much better, because saving back in when you were playing like JRPGs and stuff. Ooh, man, they were brutal, because they would just wait. They would just do that. Be moments where you be grinding or whatever, and all of a sudden you die, especially like PS1, PS2. N64 days, when you die, when your game was over and you didn't save before you went into battle, oh gosh. It was terrible. And you were grinding for like hours. You were grinding, you know, for hours and hours and hours. You were sitting there like just trying to get, you know, get your bearings and stuff. And all of a sudden you're just like, just dead, you know? That sucked. Then you had to start all over again, which took more time. It was just insane. Now, luckily, things like this, and they kind of have you be able to get back to that certain point. But man, I remember when it was just like you had to save like at least every couple of, you know, minutes. I mean, some JRPGs still do that for some of them, but with the way modern technology is and stuff, they don't really need to do that too often anymore. Which is good, which is nice. Which, you know, really, I think, helps it in their favor. Because, you know, back in the day, it was hard for people to... Oh my gosh, dude, we may have to grind. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do some side quests. Let's go... Let's see, what level is... I think... Okay, this is level 26, so... Let's go Ked Bardu. Let's do this one. Maybe this will get us to, like, 27-ish. And then we may have to grind. Maybe do some side quests in order to... We're probably going to have to grind anyways, which I'll probably do a lot of that off stream. But we're probably going to have to grind anyways because we're going to want to beat Lilith, and I don't think we'll be able to beat Lilith if we're not at least somewhat strong.
Do you now? The tales walk tall ahead of you, Wanderer. Tell me, are you worthy of them?
I would show you.
Good answer. To call yourself Oxentrab, you must earn it in blood, spilled in the sight of our ancestors. I will be their witness. We make for the hunting grounds.
What I may do is get my character to level 20, maybe level 40. If I can grind it out and get me to level 40, that might be a good spot to be in. Because I think that's what I did with my last character.
They can take our land as they please. We must often remind them otherwise.
Slay the wildlife. The beasts. You know, for me, grinding isn't a big bother, but it does. I do see where people are like, really, man? Now I gotta grind because I don't have, you know, enough to get me through this spot. You know? And I get that. That's kind of frustrating. Good. That's really wildlife. Shouldn't take us too long to get through this. I try to stay inside the circle. And when I'm doing these, just in case if like you go outside of the circle and it doesn't the quest goes away. Sometimes that happens in games. Get out far enough from a certain, especially when they have like circles like that. It's so weird. I don't know why games do it. I don't know why certain publishers decide to do that. Or, well, not publishers, but developers decide to do that. It's weird to me that they do that, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Complain about it, and then it never gets fixed anyways. That's the problem, is like, some developers are good at listening to us, and then there's some that are just like, I'm gonna go do my own thing. I don't care what you guys say. We already got enough bandits. We need the wild guy. Now we need to go to the cave entrance.
There is a small cave.
Some of these
for your final test awaits.
Some of these side quests are pretty lengthy. Dude, we're not fighting you guys, okay? Let that wild beast go after him. Let's see here. Should probably get this all the way up.
A great and terrible beast. It has plagued the steppes all season, laying waste to crops, caravans, and warriors alike. Bring me its head as an offering to our ancestors. Then we may call you Oxen Tribe. I will wait here for you to return. Or until the sun rises again.
You will not be waiting long.
In my first playthrough, I went through each side quest. Like when they pop up, I went through each one, except for like but at a certain point, I didn't go through. There's a certain point where I just stopped. And I think that's kind of where you kind of wanna, go through, make sure that make sure that you're leveled enough.
And what a great ugly thing it is. Glorious. I will deliver this to the Forge Master. When you are ready, return to us in Ked Bardu. And congratulations, warrior of the Oxen Tribe.
We can put this on now, though. Yes, granted, this has really good effects and stuff. And you see a lot of green there. But damage per second when it's that high by 130. Yeah, I'd rather have more damage per second. Look at that. Just took him out. No problem. That shield came in handy right there. Especially since I wanted to go back to town. I didn't want to really fight those dudes.
Welcome, kindred warrior. Katra tells me she's never seen such skill, that you must be an ancient reborn.
She exaggerates.
But you are not Oxen tribe yet. Not without a crest, made in the Great Forge. May it guard you on the path, and always guide you home.
Okay. Was that it? I think that might have been it for that side quest. Could do this one real quick. But we'll fast travel. What am I doing? Just freaking running around. Honestly, this might actually be a good point to get to in the game. Like, get to the third act, finish the third act, finish the fourth act, and then get your horse, and then start doing side quests from that point. Or do some quests. You don't have to do them all. Do some, get yourself to a certain level. From there. Finish the story. And sometime after that, do what you're gonna do with side quests, especially if some of y'all are gonna be playing it for some time now. Yeah, I kind of have the rest of the year planned now, in a way, but I might still do some polls just to see what people want to watch, see what people want to see. Because I know we're going to do Spider-Man. I know we're probably going to do some of the other big stuff, like maybe Assassin's Creed. I'll probably play that one. Some of those games are kind of playing out already, but It really all depends on how long, Final Fantasy 16 takes us. That might take us a whole month to finish that. Truly, I could see that happening in that game. Even just without grinding. Plus, we'll be starting, like, later on in August, which will kind of put us behind in a lot of ways, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Assuming faith. No, I want to put it on here. And then travel to Kid. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, I don't know. I don't know. I know I promised to do Final Fantasy 16, but I don't know. We might not, depending on, you know, if we start back up when we get back from vacation or not. I'm not sure. I don't know. Might go into something even newer than Final Fantasy 16. Even though I know my good buddy Bot wants to see it. May have to just let him down. No, we'll probably play it still. Because there's really nothing until, for me at least, there's really nothing until about September sometime. Possibly the end of August. So probably by the time August is up, we'll be good to go into another game at that point anyways. As long as I don't skip any days or things don't happen where I have to skip days or whatever. I mean, that's the plan, but, you know, plans always change. Especially for me. I'm always like, oh man, you know, I'm hoping that this goes through, and then all of a sudden my plans change. I'm just like, ugh. Find Zakaram trail marker. There it is.
I'm not ready yet.
So this new after vacation is gonna be interesting. I might still do a poll though. After vacation, I'm not sure. Shoot, if we don't finish this before vacation's up, I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. I'm hoping that won't be the case. But this whole having to grind in order to get to the end of the game is definitely not good for when you're trying to stream. Especially when you're only trying to stream the campaign. You're not trying to stream doing side quests and stuff. That's why we didn't do any side quests in Jedi Fallen Order. Because it didn't require you to do it. Some of these games do require it. And I think that's kind of shady. That's kind of crappy, not shady, but crappy that they do that. There's a lot of people who just don't want to do that stuff. They just want to get through the story and then move on. We might cut this a little short tonight, since we're kind of having to go through side quests and stuff. And then I'll do some grinding on my own time, so we can get through this. Each of these, pretty much almost every single side quest has a boss to it, like a mini boss. The bosses are pretty easy, for the most part. Alright, so let's go back to Kevardu. We're not really cutting it too early, are we? We'll give it another 4 minutes and then we'll cut it. But yeah, it kind of sucks that we have to do that. I didn't realize that. I apologize. I didn't realize we were gonna have to grind in order to
my glass is clean.
make any sort of dent. Oh, we need lifespan and blight shade for that, huh? But I don't know. We might try to get our character at least to level 40. You know, on the off time. That's a lot of grinding, though. That's gonna be a lot of grinding. It's not gonna be too bad, though. I don't think it'll be too bad. At least I hope not. Let's see.
Not all you see, they tell us.
I need to... That's the Forge Master. Go with Blacksmith.
Not
all
while I'm in
items.
town.
I just do all items, just in case if there's something that you want to use. I do give you these little caches too. Sometimes the caches give you good stuff.
I can't do that here.
We might have gotten a pretty good ring. We did. No, it's only 60. Yeah, it's... No. Yeah, it's a pretty good ring. Yeah, we're gonna put that on. We're gonna unsocket that skull. I don't know, I just thought that possibly I could get through the game without having to grind, but
not while
I was wrong. So I do apologize for that. Let's see. Let's put that on for our armor. Put thorns on too. They'll come in handy. But our jewelry, we probably should use like a diamond if we had one. I don't think we have one though. If we did have one, it would be this one, but we can't use it until we're level 40. Which I didn't know. We're gonna move that over. Let's see. It might be good to have cold resistant on though.
I can't do that here.
Because you do run into quite a bit of... Why did I put that?
I can't do that here.
I'm doing stupid crap right now. Okay. Cold resistance. And then... What is this one? This one... Shadow resistance. Let's put that on as well to this. And then our weapon.
Not while I'm in town.
What does this do to our weapon? Overpowered damage? Okay, that'll be good. And we'll put one of these on. Then the rest of them we'll store it. And then, yeah. We'll be good. We're good. Alright, everyone. We're going to end it here. Thanks for coming and checking out the live stream. Definitely appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter, Dark Optimus, where I post all my gaming shenanigans. And I will see you guys back here on Monday night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, for some more Diablo 4. Good night, everyone, and have a great weekend.